Hi guys, in this video I want to share my opinion. I want to answer this question. Is it effective to learn two languages at the same time? In general, I don't think so. Like if you're learning two languages which are really complicated and you're learning it at the same time, I think you will, you will lose your motivation, or it's getting too hard and your progress will be you will not have a lot of progress in any of those languages, or if the languages are too similar to each other, then you're mixing those languages up, and you don't want that. So I think that's not a good idea. But in this video, I want to share a strategy to learn two languages at the same time, and which is maybe more effective for any of those languages separately to improve a lot. Before talking about the strategy, I first want to talk about the most important element of language learning, and that's motivation. If you're losing your motivation, then you're stopping with learning this language. And any reasons to lose your motivations could be that you're tired or stressed, or maybe you can't find the time. So then you're not making any progress anymore. And that's why I have this strategy. If you're learning one language which you really like or love, or a language which is really important for you, so focus on one language which you really like to learn, and then you should also focus on one language which is easy for you to learn, or which is really close to your native language. I will explain why. First of all, I think that when you're learning a language which you really love, but a language which is maybe hard for you, will allow you to have a lot of fun with it, and to have a lot of motivation because you really want to learn it. But maybe after 2 or 3 weeks you will see that it's getting harder, and you will lose your motivation maybe, or you are not so focused anymore. If you have a second language then, which is easier for you, then you have a kind of break for yourself, a break to relax, So for example, my native language is Dutch, and I'm now learning Tagalog. They speak it in the Philippines, and I'm learning Frisian. That's another language in Holland, which is really close to Dutch, but which is extremely easy for me to learn. So when I'm thinking like, all right, I don't want to learn Tagalog anymore because it's too hard, or my brain can't absorb any information anymore, then I'm learning some Frisian. I'm watching some Frisian news, or maybe watching some videos on YouTube. But for me then, it's a kind of passive language learning. So I'm passive and I'm relaxing, and automatically I'm learning while I'm resting. So that's really cool. So I'm reloading my battery to learn Tagalog again, and then you're learning those two languages better at the same time, and that's the key for me to make it really effective to learn two languages at the same time. So every period, every 3 or 4 months, I'm choosing two languages with a good reason. I'm really thinking about it. So I really recommend you not to learn Portuguese or Spanish at the same time, but to really think about it and to have a certain goal. Okay, that was my video, and feel free to share any comments.